Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. It's me, Monty, the Showbiz Dragon, and I'm just here to warn you that at 7 o'clock this evening, my great friend and housemate, who doesn't eat peanut butter, is going to be reading The Cat in the Hat tonight at 7 o'clock. And don't forget that today is St. George's Day, the day where we celebrate my dearly departed friend and ex-colleague, George Michael. And we celebrate his music and his legacy. What? Not George Michael. Well, what other George is there that needs such celebration? St. George. Oh, he sounds interesting. So what did St. George do? He was brave, and he killed a dragon. Let me get this straight. He killed a dragon? What? And we're celebrating this? What kind of a barbaric country is this? Oh, God. Oh, okay. You know what? I need some hot, sweet tea, because I feel shock coming on. I need hot, sweet tea. And comfort food. I need chocolate. Cold red. It's still there. No. Dig it up. That's it. Got it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Just put it over there. The rest of it. Oh, hello. Oh, 7 o'clock. You can hear the bells. It's time to go live. Hello, one and all. 2 people joined us today. So lovely to see you here today. I hope we're all well. Hello, Richard. Hello, Richard. How are you? Mwah, mwah, mwah. My love to you and to Raquel. Andy, as always, regular as clockwork. Smashing. Lovely. Oh, this is splendid. Have you all had a lovely Friday? It's been beautiful outside. Not that we're actually allowed to go outside, but it's been beautiful nonetheless. I've sat here in the sun, enjoyed it. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, Richard. Yes, I've just been sitting in the sun, purring and enjoying life stuff. Although I have to say apologies for last night. We couldn't join us because I had a slight issue, verbal. Occupational hazard, being a cat, verbal issue. It's not pleasant, I have to say. In fact, I just got rid of one a moment ago. Nothing I can say to that, really. It's all a bit traumatic. But the good thing is, I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them, and I'm using them to make an art installation. I intend to be the first person in the world to make a 40-foot sphinx entirely out of fur balls. It is my #1 goal in life. And so far, I have 3 fingers on 1 paw. I mean, it's disgusting, I have to say. There's no other way of putting it. It is disgusting. But a challenge is a challenge. So there we go. It will be magnifico once it's done. Yes, indeed. Marnie, lovely compliment. Thank you so much. We aren't characters, we're real. Thank you. So, does anybody have any questions whilst we await the hundreds of thousands of other people that are going to be joining us tonight? There's a strange little lag here. Never mind. Well, we will carry on and we will continue regardless. And if anybody has any shout-outs they want, or any kitty winks watching, please do let me know, and I will happily say hello. But in the meantime, tonight is a rather special night. Why, you might ask? Why, you may well ask. Because tonight is one of my favourite stories in the whole wide world. It is The Cat in the Hat. Joe asks, how am I managing my grooming? Well, I will refer you to my verbal issue before. Very good at it. Very. But sometimes a little bit too good. So, going back to tonight's story, we will be doing The Cat in the Hat by Dr Seuss, who is possibly one of the cleverest people on the whole planet. And here we go. Shout out to Drax just before we start. Tracy, hello. So, we'll do the rest of the shout outs at the end. Here we go. Cat in the Hat by Dr Seuss. By a cat, not in a hat, but in a rather natty waistcoat and a delicious bow tie. Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry. Apparently it is National Hairball Day. I absolutely kid you not. It is really I'm aghast. What a thing. What a thing. We will put a link down below afterwards. Hello, Jodie. Jodie, it's lovely to see you. Lovely. Here we go. Cat in the Hat. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house and did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit. And we did not like disconnected. It's disconnected. And it's connected again. Good. Then something went bump. And that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and I know it is sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat that we do not want to play. He should not be here, he should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book in one hand and a cup in my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat. With a cup and a cake on the top of my hat, I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on a ball. And that is not all. No, that is not all. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. And I can fan with the fan as I hop
hop on the ball, and that is not all, and that is not all. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. And he came up with a bump, and there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot, and he said, I do not like this. Oh, no, I do not. This is not a good game, said the fish as he lit. No, I do not like it, not one little bit. Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake, and you shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like it here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. Then he ran out, and then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back in with a box. A big redwood box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. I call this game Fun in a Box, said the cat. In this box are two things I will show to you now, and you will like these two things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook, and you will see something new. Two things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you, they want to have fun. Then out of the box came Thing 2 and Thing 1. And they ran up to us fast, and they said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with Things 1 and Thing 2. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, no, these things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame, and they have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day. Now, here is the game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in the house, they should not. Oh, the things they will bump and the things they will hit. I do not like it, not one little bit. Then Sally and I ran down the hall, and we saw two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump down the hall in the wall. Thing 2 and Thing 1, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. A gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and the hops and big thumps and all kinds of big tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see them, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, look, and our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. Do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of Thing 1 and Thing 2. So as fast as I could, I went after my net. And I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. And I bet with my net I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net, and it came down, and plop! I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack those things and you take them away. "Oh dear," said the cat, "you do not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame." Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. "That is good," said the fish. "He has gone away, yes, but your mother will come and she will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall that we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all." And then who was back in the house? Why, the cat! "Have no fear of this mess," said the cat in the hat. I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know." Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish, and he put them away. Then he said, "That is that," and then he was gone with a tip of his hat. Then our mother came in, and she said to us too, "Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?" And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? Something to ponder, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was fun. I hope you've all enjoyed yourself this evening. Hurrah! Thank you very much for your lots of loves. I'm loving these little hearts all this week. So, just to remind you that this weekend we are all going to be off air. We're just going to be having a bite and having lots of jolly fun. And I suggest you do the same with your friends and your family online. So, on Monday, we will have another surprise for you. We will announce for it shortly. In the meantime, do go to YouTube and have a look at all the stories this week. Lots of love, my dears. Lots of love. And we will see you all shortly. Tatty bye.